the deal, y'all? We're Sharp Type of TNA Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cook, crack in the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNA Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use, that good knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that, tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in we got going on here at TNA Trap News Network. You feel me? Get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? Get into that. We finna jump into this content, man. 25,000 subscribers. 25,000 subscribers. We're gonna give away $100, man. 15,000, we're gonna give away another $100. So make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. RichTrapHouse.com. Get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? Get into that. Like, comment, subscribe. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And I need y'all to make sure y'all drop a comment because we are getting into this good contiana, man. It's good chiliana is what we giving away. So make sure y'all are, in fact, tapped in with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Shout out to Boss Talk Podcast, man. I'm about to give y'all one more before I got to go back to training. It's about to be 6 o'clock. I need to go ahead and hit the gym. I got training at 6:30, more fight training. We got competitions coming up. It's going to be easy, man. It's going to be a beautiful summer. Shout out to Boss Talk Podcast. Let's get into this, man. J-Rock from TDE, Bounty Hunter Watts. We got arrested in the projects. Let's get into this content, man. They said that he was loitering. He had a blower on him. Let's go. Make sure y'all follow Boss Talk.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. The reason you see...
Rapper J-Rock has been arrested by the Los Angeles Police Department.
The 39-year-old, whose real name is Johnny Reed McKenzie, was pulled over by police yesterday around 6 p.m. It's still unknown why he was initially stopped. LAPD says McKenzie tried to leave his car when officers wouldn't tell him why he was being detained. Police also said a firearm was left behind in the car. He was booked on suspicion of felony weapons violation. In 2019, J-Rock won a Grammy Award, and later that year, he received the key to his hometown of Watts.
Wow, man.
So they do got this task force in the projects that's basically just running down on people for trespassing. And for those of y'all who don't know, gentrification is a real thing within the Los Angeles area. So they tore down the Jordan Downs for the most part all the way. The Nickerson Gardens are getting a whole revamping and all that kind of stuff. The city of Los Angeles is doing a lot to, for lack of better words, gentrify these areas. So whereas loitering and hanging out might have been cool once upon a time, it might not be so much no more. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on.
Man, make sure you got like, subscribe to the channel. Man, we got a situation, man, on the West Coast. Look like J-Rock done been arrested, man, and they didn't tell him why, but they got him up out the car. I seen it when they got him out the car yesterday, and I had got sent this early on. And I was like, man, I got to call OG. So I done called OG now. So I'm going to find out if he done seen or heard anything. It's on the news. It's everywhere that J-Rock done got arrested up there. OG, you there?
Yes, sir, man. It's news to me.
What's going on out there, man? You supposed to be the mayor, bruh.
Man, it's so cold out here. The wind blowing so hard. I'm up in the house, bruh. It was cold yesterday.
Man, what's going on out there? J-Rock got arrested in that cold, man.
Man, he's out here, wind blowing. It's 53 degrees. That's too cold to get arrested. But you know,
that's too cold to get arrested. It's never good weather to get arrested. Any weather is too cold to get arrested. Let me be the first to say that. If you never know, it's any weather is too cold to get arrested.
They got this new little task force, man. So they running down on brothers. He probably was in Watts.
Yeah, he was hanging out in the Nickerson Gardens. He was actually in the projects.
More than likely, because he hangs out in his hood a lot. You know, he stay relevant. He's like the Compton Menace. He stay close to the hood. He don't move to Las Vegas and Rancho Cucamonga and stuff.
He don't be ducked off like Officer Rat Run Hunter hiding out.
Stuff like that. So, I got to get on that and find out.
Yeah, find out what's going on out there, man. Because like I said, the news that's why I just was listening to it, man. They said they got that boy, man, and I don't know if they got him right. They can't say why they pulled him over, and that's the part that throw me off when they can't say, well, he asked them, why are y'all detaining me? And the next thing you know, they dragging him to the car. And I seen it where they had him in cuffs, taking him over to that car like that, man. Is he, I thought y'all got a J-Rock from Bumpton or is this the same one that be with Kendrick?
From Grape Street, the one that a socked up old boy.
Yeah, J-Rock from Grape Street is who socked out WACK. It's funny how everybody knows that and you just bring it up unrelated. J-Rock, it's crazy. It's a J-Rock from Grape and it's a J-Rock from Bounty Hunter. It's J-Rock, pretty common name. Oh, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give me energy drink before I hit the little Celsius before I go into this training. But it's funny that they bring up WACK getting. It's crazy how even like in situations where it don't got nothing to really do with it, WACK getting beat up just still come up.
We got a J-Rock from Grape Street, but this J-Rock here, that's Kendrick's people. He with Top Dog Entertainment.
So this J-Rock here is with Kendrick now, is what, right here?
Yeah, that's J-Rock. We were on Warner Brothers with J-Rock.
Okay, this is the one that went on tour that we were just talking about, me and Tech Nine, and he brought Kendrick with him, and Kendrick was like his hype man when he first started out. Mm-hmm. So that J-Rock.
Yeah, that J-Rock.
We just was talking about him. On the show.
Yeah, so out here, if they arrested him and it's more than just a mirror, they got something, they've been watching him. So, and then they didn't mention why he was arrested. So it's some clandestine movement. They got probable cause, and you probably be hearing about some conspiracy or some RICO act that they got going on. It ain't just a mere arrest. They know who J-Rock is out here, and when they did it, they had a purpose for doing it, and it was, as they say in court, they was laying in wait. And they
damn, bro, they set up J-Rock for the flu flam.
got him. It just wasn't nothing. Especially when you get here on the news, when white America talks about arresting a black man, it's something to it. We just had a couple of murders out here, and you ain't heard nothing about it on the news. Now J-Rock's arrested from Top Dog Entertainment. It's something serious, believe that.
Wow, so you saying y'all had some
allegedly.
Y'all had some other stuff that was way on a higher scale that should have been scoped out and talked about, but they go straight to the J-Rock thing because it's a smear campaign, or maybe a smear. It's something they trying to put out there in the public eye.
I don't know about smear, but I know it's deeper than it's just not a coincidence that the news know anything about J-Rock being arrested. Yeah, all the stuff that's happening in Cali, you ain't heard nothing about it in the last couple of months. You know, we've had multiple murders, shootings here, and it don't interest white America. But yesterday, wind blowing 53 degrees, talking about the high winds and the elevation, and now J-Rock's on the news.
Wow,
that ain't, it's no coincidence in California, bro.
Man, I hate to see that. I hate to see him. I really hate to see. He was a I don't know. I know he got the key to the city. He also, Grammy for show award and nominated. This guy here is not just no run-of-the-mill type guy. And like I said...
Nah, J-Rock is a joint, man. And he cool as fuck.
Really was hot, years ago. I remember when he first took off. Just a dope dude to see his movement. And then to see it all just, get... come to a halting, screeching stop yesterday in that windy area of West Coast. It's crazy to me. And I'm surprised, that they got him like that. They saying there might have been some weapons in that car. That's what they saying on the news here.
Oh, yeah, well, it's always some weapons in the car. So, but like I say, it's
OG said it's always some weapons in that.
It's always some weapons in the car.
Damn car.
It's always some weapons in the car. That's the Wild Wild West. But if they
better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So yeah.
If it was just arrest on a weapons charge, that would have been said. To be close-lipped on it right now, that white America knows that he was arrested and handcuffed and taken into custody, and in 24 hours, we still don't know why he was arrested. That sounds like some bad shit.
Wow. So OG, in LA, in Bumpton, if you get stopped and you got a weapon in the car, registered or not, is that a automatic charge even if you don't have a felony?
In California, if you are complexion, unless you are the police, there's very few regular people. You can't get a gun registered in California just like that. This ain't Texas, bro. This is the Southern California. This is the real South. So these
No, it ain't the real South. Now yeah, you know, it ain't the real South. Now you can stop that right now. It ain't the real South. No, you the West Coast. You the West Coast.
Okay, why do you think that they call the West Coast Southern California?
I don't really. It ain't no deeper than the.
They don't call the whole West Coast Southern California. OG is not looking too good in geography right now. I'm gonna give him his last 2 minutes, but he's a little bit wrong. This guy knows what he's talking about. The guy on the phone is a little bit miseducated.
Heart of Texas, you know, the stars at night, big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Now I'm not gonna go there with you.
All them
The
Yankees,
stars at night is big and bright down here in Texas, man. Listen, man.
all them Yankees that didn't want integration in Texas and Mississippi and Georgia, they moved to California. And y'all only understand prejudice. We are the warehouse, the capital of racism, bro.
No.
No, that's true. That is definitely true. It's some racism. It's some racism in California. That is not a lie. That is a factual.
Now you just talking. Now you know dang well Texas is blatant with what they.
Both things can be true. Now arguing over who has the most racist, blah blah blah, is stupid. Both things can be true.
They got going on down here. All that trying to act like y'all got something going on that we don't. You might well quit that, OG. I'm not riding with that.
Going on, we ain't got nothing going. That's the amazing thing. With blacks in California got nothing. I beat 3 drug charges in Texas. Ain't never had to pick no cotton and ain't told on nobody. I've never beat a traffic ticket in California. Them
You can't say that.
people have me in prison every time I do something wrong. In Texas, if you a Negro and got a white man, you ain't never got to go to prison.
Say, man, look, hey, listen, man, I feel you, OG. I'm not gonna go back and forth. It ain't gonna be no back and forth with you. You know, I respect my elders, brother. I don't want no problems. But listen,
You're a good Christian. Stay out of gangster business.
OG, thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate you, man. Let me know if we're gonna talk more about this as this story develops.
J-Rock.
Yeah, free J-Rock now, man. Get in the comments, guys. Let us know, guys. When it comes to J-Rock, let us know if y'all hearing anything else on this case. And we're gonna double down and come back this evening and talk about it some more, I guess, man. Boss Talk 101 review.
Shout out to Boss Talk, man. We up out to the next one. Free J-Rock. We have gone to the next one, but y'all know it's free Avenue Angel till he's free. We up out.